Hello my friends, welcome back. I'm SmashSquad Gaming, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Raid Shadow Legends, I'm going to give you one simple trick to help you get more wins in the arena. And it's a little bit counterintuitive, at least it was for me at the start. So we'll talk about exactly what that is, why you should do it, and big picture, the goal with arena is to be getting medals. You get medals when you win. Well, how can you make sure you win more is if you're up against opponents that are easier. And how do you fight opponents that are easier? If you drop rank a little bit. And how do you drop rank for free? Well, you set a weak defense. So that's the very simple trick to get more wins is that, look, if you just sandbag your rank a bit, you're more likely to win. Depending on how much you want to sandbag, you choose some number of heroes here. I'm sandbagging a lot by just picking one relatively weak champion from my lineup. Originally, I had Tholin, who was my strongest champion here solo, and then I made it even easier to knock me down a peg. So I get knocked down a little bit, but I push higher up more than I lose, and I also end up spending some amount of gems on, refreshes to get more battles where I'm likely to win. All right. And if we get a look over here, we can talk about, okay, well, SmashSquad, like, what is the benefit of all of this, right? You can see here is where it's showing all our medals again, and this is where we can spend those medals to get a bunch of upgrades. Now, where you should deploy these is almost certainly a full separate video that we could go and kind of talk about. So I won't do that now, but I'll say this is the why. The why that you want to push arena a bunch is to get a bunch of bonuses, all right? So let's see if we can get a few wins. And I'm going to challenge a few teams that probably are harder for me. I may or may not win. I'm still figuring out like who can I beat and who can I not beat. And one of the things that I've realized is a pointer for whether or not a team is going to be beatable for me is what their level looks like. Okay. Now this is a level 43 player, right? But they got some champions up in here. Yeah. These are level 100 players, 84 player. Have I been interpreting that correctly? So of all these teams, honestly, I'm pretty low confidence that I can beat any of these teams. So let's talk about how I aspire to win and what my setup is here, okay? And by the way, if you download using my sponsored link, you can get the exact setup of free champions that I've got. I've talked about that in a lot of videos, so I won't hit on that too much. But if you're a newer player to the game, consider using my link or telling a friend to use my link. That'll get you the champion sequence, and also you can follow the same sort of guidance here. But if I battle this team, all right, my goal is to hopefully outspeed them and win before they get to do anything. I've got big damage from Tholin. That's what he's here for. Over here, I've got my speed champ, the Apothecary. I'm trying to go and increase my speed meter quite a bit. All right. And I buff myself for speed. And I've got a second nuker in Kale. Hopefully it works out. And in Uugo, I've got a little bit of a support here. So it removes heal, reduction, debuffs. It's pretty handy. Also, if all allies are dead, revives them with 50% HP and fills their turn meters instead. I don't know. We've got some options here. I increase, I also do a 60% decrease defense debuff. Yeah, so anyways, I want to go first. And I've kind of speed tuned this a little bit. I should show you, if I actually go out of this, I have put a ton of speed into my speed champ. And I think I have their order right for the sequence of things that happens at the start of the battle. So let me show you here. On this champ, I've just got a ton of speed. So you can see the boots are obviously speed boots. And then I've got speed bonuses kind of across the board on all the pieces here. I've also got 4-piece speed set running. So I'm trying to, with this set, go first. Is there some room to improve? Probably, but is this pretty decent? Yeah, I mean, for an account that's like a couple weeks old, I feel like we're doing okay here, chat. I feel like we're doing pretty okay. So let's go to the arena. Let's try to battle this team. Let's see if this works out. I am a little anxious, but sure. I don't know. Can we win? I guess we'll see if we go first or if it matters. I don't even really know all the champions I'm up against and what they do yet. So full noob status still over here. All right, now I'm gonna drop this down. I am going first. Well, let's see if we pull it off. We've set them up with the big debuff and we do the big damage. Yeah, if I go first, I'm good, chat. If I see a team where I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can go first, I'm probably okay. Speed leader is something I'm like for sure avoiding, right? Speed leads, I'm like, I don't know. If you beat me out the gate, I'm kind of cooked. Yeah, like I end up kind of cooked here. For the sake of the vid, I could do a gem refresh. on this. Normally I would obviously wait the 15 minutes here, but I'm just going to do this. So here you can see this player is using the same strategy I am. So I can take this basically for free and get my free W, which is nice. Chad, if you put a weak defense in, it's a win for the community. Everybody gets more loot. Okay. Cool. We got that. What else? Okay. Is there anybody I can outright beat? They got a speed lead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build up my roster more to be able to take some of these teams. I don't know if I can take this guy. Maybe. Gosh, do we give it a shot and see? It's kind of a gamble as to whether or not I've got the speed, and I don't know the kits on these champions. I think for the sake of the vid, we give it a shot, and if I lose, hopefully you find it funny. The lifesteal set. I started out with one of those and was pretty happy with it. Do we go first? Oh, we're going first, chat. We're going first. So you're saying there's a chance. Uh-oh. It might just be a chance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now it's their turn. Uh-oh. Wait. This is bad. Holy. No. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, we're done. It's over. GG. Nice knowing you. Holy turn meter manipulation. Oh my god. It is over, chat. Well, defeat. We have been defeated. Loki. Savage. Okay. There's one more I guess I could try. Like I said, I'm not the best at figuring out which of these teams are beatable for me. Ooh, this dude, I don't know. This is the level 89. I'm probably just better off doing a refresh over here. And again, normally I would not be gem refreshing for the vid. We're just going to do it. There's not even a super easy team that I recognize off the bat. I would say this team is very likely to be beatable for me with the KO lead. Just offhand, that feels like something I could probably take. So maybe we start there. This team's got a speed lead. Oh, and he's got a Tholin. See, he knows. Chad, this guy knows. Okay, so let's try the Kale team and see if we get this to work. Can we do the thing? We go first. We do the speed game. We do the big boom, and it's over. GG's. Right. So the crucial sequence there is Apothecary speeds us up, Uugo does the defense down, Tholin does the nuke, and if Tholin doesn't get it done, hopefully Kale does, because if he doesn't, I lose. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm sure you guys have better arena tips and tricks, and I'll have better arena tips and tricks as the channel evolves and as I get better and better at the game. So consider throwing a like on the vid, subscribing to the channel. Yeah. Gems on arena, fine to spend. I would say not on refreshes like I was doing. Don't do that. Don't do that. But actually, if I go back to arena, I would say like probably perfectly fine, depending on your spend level, to drop for arena refills. That is like a, if you're good and you're attentive, you do your refreshes, you can find some good fights and get some good ranks. So as you get more confident, you go and do that. Am I at that level of confidence? Not yet. So leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Check out my latest vids. Cards will be off to the side. And until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.